yourself, you fat fucking pig. Let's begin. Now, before I get into any of this shit, a 1 meal a day diet is the best fucking weight loss diet for the general fat population. You don't need to be smart to do it. It's scale friendly, gives you a nice weight trend, fast all day, weigh yourself, eat a fucking meal, repeat. Get in some snake juice during the day to keep the electrolytes up and the energy up. Get some snake juice on your food. It's fucking simple. You watch the fucking weight log and you adjust the meal based on the weight trend. It works amazingly well. Now, that being said, people that eat large meals, that are adapted to eating large meals, cannot fucking starve themselves. They're not capable of it because they haven't developed that skill set of being able to handle never eating a large meal. Only eating snacks. Only eating fucking snacks. Okay, so to get to that dark fucking place that nobody wants to talk about when you're skinny as a fucking rail, this is the kind of fucking diet, a true starvation fucking diet you gotta be able to adapt to. This is how motherfuckers get down to stupid low body fats and maintain it for long periods of fucking time. Because they adapt to never fucking needing a large fucking meal. Ever. The way you adapt to a true fucking starvation diet, fucking starving the fuck out of yourself, is what you do, especially if you're coming off a fucking 1 meal a day diet and you want to try this or change your routine. You eat tiny fucking snacks all fucking day. Never ever feeling full, but you'll never be hungry. If you feel a hint of hunger, you have another fucking snack. The way I do it when I first get into it is I usually go 10 to 12 snacks a day for a couple days. But what actually happens, the first day I might have 10, 11 snacks at like 300 calories a pop, maybe even 400 some of them, okay? The next day, I'm already kind of getting used to not feeling that big gut full of food after you fucking eat a meal and you're coming off OMAD. The next day, guess what happens? I forget to eat some of these snacks. Now I'm already at like 8. I'm already at 8 snacks at 300 calorie a pop. There's 2,400. That's the main difference between eating a meal a day diet and adapting to eating tiny snacks if you really want to fucking starve. Because what happens is the meal a day diet, soon as you start pulling calories into that dark place, it changes the meal so much that it's very shocking. For example, for me to eat a 3,000 calorie meal, that meal's a big meal. But now if I'm sticking to a meal a day diet and I gotta yank that fucking diet down to 2,000 on a meal a day, now that 2,000 calorie meal feels like fuck all because I'm used to eating 3,000. Now it's a struggle. But if I'm eating 3,000 calories or 3,200 calories, eating 8 fucking snacks at 400 calorie a day for a few days, see how easy I can yank the calories down without even noticing it? I can yank them down like crazy because all I gotta do is yank out maybe a bit of fat in a couple of those meals, yank a few meals down to 300 cal, because I'm adapted to the tiny snack anyway. So now I'm at 8 meals, let's say at 400 calories, that's 3,200. For me to yank that down to 2,100, that's still 7 snacks at 300. I won't even notice the difference. And you start wasting away to nothing. This is how anorexic women get fucking anorexic. Past the psychological problems they have, this is how they end up adapting to that tiny amount of fucking food. Because there is no big meal, ever, ever, ever. And to take the hunger off slightly so it's bearable, you need fuck all for food. If your hunger's at, say, a 6, a level that you really want to eat, if you eat 300 fucking calories, it'll bring it from a 6 down to a 3 or a 2, which is manageable. This is how you fucking starve, bitch. This is how you fucking starve. This is how you pull your body way below a place of homeostasis on the fucking bottom end when you're getting lean. This is how you starve. OMAD will bring you to a good body weight over time if you just stick to OMAD. But if you want to become a better dieter, this is a skill set that you want to learn. Okay, you don't want to be a slave to a big meal. Okay, the meal a day diet will get you to a good place. But if you want to fucking take it to next level shit and get to that dark place, you need to actually build a new adaptation. It's about you. It's not about the fucking diet anymore. It's about you having the discipline to adapt. So that's why I'm saying at the start, I don't pull the calories on the high frequency. I just let those meals disappear on their own because I just don't have time to eat 10 fucking snacks, and you just forget to eat. You never hear somebody that's adapted to a very low frequency eating routine, like a meal a day diet or even 2 meals a day. They never say, I forgot to eat. They never say that. You never fucking hear that come from them because they're still chasing. They're still waiting on that meal. It's a highlight of their fucking day. When you adapt to this shit and you can actually starve and you never ever need that large meal, you can get skinny as a fucking rail and maintain it. That's how these fucking anorexic women do it. That's how. Because they're so adapted. Not to mention they're losing muscle, so their metabolism drops and they even need less. That's what happens. But what they're not doing is they're never eating a large amount of food. I'm talking the real anorexics, not the ones that are fucking puking up all the food. Because a lot of them will eat like a pig and puke it up. I'm talking the ones that aren't puking it up. This is how you fucking starve yourself. Now, do I want anybody to get to that spot? No. But if you want to get to next level leanness, having this adaptation built is going to make it a joke compared to trying to pull calories out of your already large meal diet. There's too much fucking contrast when you're pulling a bunch of calories out of your one meal. Where when you have a million tiny meals and you're adapted to never feeling full, it's very easy to yank the calories down to something that's fuck all. Because end of the day, the person that gets the leanest eats the least. And for me personally, I can eat the least amount of fucking food doing this. However, you can eat the least amount of fucking food. Now, there might be days where you're adapted to this and you don't end up eating till 6 o'clock at night. Then what do? Well, you fucking just stack snacks till you go to bed. You still don't eat the big meal, and that day your deficit will be crazy. Crazy. Compared to somebody that's still gonna go for that big meal, full-size calorie count. If that happened to me, and it's 6 at night, and I just happen to not eat all day because you're busy as fuck or something, I eat maybe 3 fucking snacks at fucking 400 calorie a pop, never letting myself feel full because I don't want to go back to that. I don't want to feel full. Hunger's at a level 10 at 6 p.m. First snack brings it down to a 7. Second snack brings it down to a fucking 5. Third snack brings it down to a 2. Ready for bed. Only ate 1,200 calories. And it's easy because I'm used to eating light. This is how every motherfucker on the planet that has access to food, not just people in third world countries and poor people, this is how people that have access to food, that have eating issues, this is exactly how they fucking eat. If you want to starve yourself to death, you eat like somebody that's starving themselves to fucking death. Nobody that's eating large meals is capable of starving themselves to fucking death. Till next time, stop fucking eating, fatty.